Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get started I would like to say hello to all you guys and girls, all the modelers out there, and I would like to also say a big thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Hope you're enjoying the channel, hope you like the videos. Please like, please subscribe, please leave comments. It's all very much appreciated and it helps the channel and me, so just my confidence really. As you can see on the bench again, we're going to carry on with the B-17. Hopefully do a bit of airbrushing today. Just get a few parts primed up. Put the instructions away because I don't need those. Turn the air compressor on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime the interior parts that we did in the last video. Let's try and get that a bit better. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Have it there more, maybe. I haven't used this before, but I'm going to give it a go. Vallejo's grey surface primer for this, and then what I'm going to do is spray it over. Obviously put that to one side. I'll clean the airbrush out, and then the next section calls for it to be put together, so I'm going to give the interior a coat of black primer. So hopefully it all goes well. Not going to need too much of that, I don't think. Yeah, straight out of the bottle, into the airbrush, and then straight out of the airbrush. Not a problem. Cool. Great stuff. That's what I like to see. Just don't really fancy getting paint everywhere over my hands. Bit of a wuss. Yeah, again, this was a kit that my other half bought me a while ago. So I'd like to say thank you to her. And I also like to say as well as buying me, giving me model kits, as well as giving me models, she's also given me a cold which she picked up at work, so if you hear me sniffling then I apologise, but that's it's coming out a bit blotchy. I think I need to invest in a decent airbrush rather than going for cheapy ones. I've got the pressure on. Oh. High really. So down a bit. Maybe maybe add a drop of airbrush thinner. I did just give the airbrush a nice little clean up. For some reason, whenever I clean the airbrush out, it tends to not want to work properly. That seems to be quite good. Going to give it a light coat and let that dry up a little bit, and then we'll come back and hit it again. Trust me. Good job it's acrylic and it cleans up pretty quickly and easily. Obviously, it's some air. There are some brush painting to do, or there will be some brush painting to do in the cockpit area. But we'll let that dry for a bit. Because what I'm going to do is once I'm happy with the primer, then I'm going to go over it with silver. Once the silver is dry, give it some dabs with the like mass gold solution, just to give it some weathering. And then I'll be going over with the cockpit colour and the interior green, and then obviously when you scrape away the mask, all the silver will show through, and do some more weathering on the interior, and then that'll be that. Bombay is not worrying too much about that, because it's not going to be seen. Although the cockpit's not really going to be seen either, but if people do want to look inside, then I want it to look half decent. So just emptying out the grey. I'm going to clean the airbrush out, and I'm going to hit the interior with the black, or with black. So I'll come back and I'll see you in a moment. Right guys, back again, here we go. We're going to hit the interior with the NATO black. You don't really need to do the tail, because for obvious reasons it's closed up, you don't see it anyway, so I was lucky enough last Friday to go in Sally B, the B-17. That was really interesting, I've got to say. Had a great show round. One Nigel, I think he's one of the engineers, I'm not sure. He might be one of the flight crew. This airbrush does love Tamiya paints, not Vallejo so much. Nice. What I didn't realise was the B-17 was fly-by-wire. It had 2 sets of cables running the length of the aircraft from the flight controls, and so that if the pilot was hit, the co-pilot could still fly the plane, and vice versa. I was going to say I need to get some more NATO black, but luckily I did the other day. So we'll leave that now, let that dry up as well. I think maybe it would have been better to do the cockpit and that, but a black as well. Just use the black primer, but it's okay. Fine as it is. Still drying. It's not too warm today, so but what I need to do, I think, is get my painting board back on the bench. Saves the cutting mat then. So I think that's what I might do now. Just put that up there for a minute. Goes there. That goes in there. Go there. That can go there. Those can push back. And just they go on there, they can go on there, that can go on there, that can go there, and that can go there. That's better. It's empty. Yeah, that's empty. Another dark yellow pot that's empty. So that's all good. So we'll come back in a minute, guys, and give it a going over with the silver. See you in a moment. Right guys, here we go again. For anyone who wants to know, NATO black that I used to prime the interior of the B-17 is XF69, and then over that I'm going to use chrome silver, which is X11. So what I'm going to do first of all, airbrush thinners by Vallejo, and put a few drops, 6, 7, 8 in there. I have made sure I've given it a good shake. I'll do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go slightly over. And I've done 9. I don't think it's going to be enough, so I will have to do some more. So I don't think it will be enough to do this with the 2 interior parts and the fuselage. Let's make sure it's coming out right. Might help if just give it a little bit of a mix, which I should have done, which you can also do by putting your finger over the end and just pulling back on the trigger, giving it a bubble. Maybe we need some more. Here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do silver over the floor. For the bombardier and navigator's stations. And the floor of the pilot's part of the cockpit. No, I think that's the forward and aft. That's the forward, so it will be the forward of the cape. To do this at all, to be honest. I don't think you can actually be able to see it. But hey ho, just in case. Just add a bit, even though it's, like I say, I don't think it's going to be seen anyway, but let's go for it. Don't want the interior to be too heavy, so to be honest, I think that will do. You see that? Haven't gone sort of overboard with it, with the silver. Hope I'm not going out of shot at all, so you can see it properly. I will do this forward section a little bit heavier. No, it's not actually going to be a silver. Anyway, it's going to, oh no, it's only the interior, but we will do a little bit of weathering to it. Right, there we go. Right then guys, I'm going to use this artist's blue mask, and I'm going to use a paintbrush because I think the area is a bit too small for sponge, so just going to dab some bits in. Obviously on the pilot's pedals and the co-pilot's pedals, and also a bit in the front of the pedals. Get in there. In there. Just to add a little bit of detail, really. It's not going to be much, you're not really going to see it, but there you go. Most of the wears down the middle here as well, because that's the only access down through the middle, which is like that, through the door. So we do it like that. I think that will be enough. I don't think it needs any more than that. Just going to do a little bit here around the windows. I think maybe. Don't want too much, because like I say, obviously you're not going to be seeing a lot of it, so it just adds a little bit of detail. I know it'll be there, so yeah. Oh, got to get back in shot. Useless. Too much. And that will be that. So the next part will be the cockpit green. This, by the way, I bought from Hobbycraft. I think it was about £7, but it has lasted absolutely ages. I hope I've got that one around the right way, by the way. I think I have. I hope I have. Yes, I have. Good. So then, just get the brush to wipe off. So we'll come back in a bit, guys, when the mask oil's dried up. Oh, one thing with the mask oil stuff is, obviously use it on clear parts. It's absolutely fantastic. And the good thing with it is it dries, when it's dry, it dries clear, and then when you spray over the top of it, it leaves like little bubbles where it is, so you know exactly where to give it a bit of a scrub to get it off. Brilliant stuff, I must admit. So yeah, anyway, enough babbling, and I'll be back in a mo. Right then, guys, here we go with the interior green, cockpit green, wherever you want to put it. Sorry if my hand's in the way. Which it probably is. No more luck. That's that. But I won't bore you with that. I'll do that off camera and I'll be back in a minute. Right then guys, there we go. Both halves are nice and green. Now also the Bombay and the cockpit, and when we come back in the next video, we'll do some detail painting and just and we'll do some weathering and get the other bits painted up when we do the brush painting, ready for closing the fuselage up, because there's not a lot more to that really that I need to do anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you stuck with it through to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.